Good afternoon, students, and welcome back. This is the second part of the poem, The Brook. So, we left at how the brook moves from different places through Philip's farm and the sound it makes, and now we'll start the next stanza. I went about and in and out with here a blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trout, and here and there a grayling. So now the wind has moved through various places. Now it is moving in a zigzag manner. Wind about means when the heavy winds flow, and then how is the movement of the brook changes? It moves in a very zigzag manner. Okay, in and out. And with here a blossom sailing. And on the way throughout the journey of the brook, there are the plants that surrounds it. So there are small flowers which are blossoming the course of the brook, and here and there a lusty trout. Lusty trout is a fresh water fish, a fish that is found in water. And here and there a grayling. So grayling and trout are a type of fish that are found in fresh water. And always remember, children, that the water that is flowing, like the river's water or the brook's water, it is always fresh because it is not at a particular place. It is always moving. So the moving water is always fresh. So such kind of fishes are only found in these water, like the brook or the river. They are not found in oceans. So such fishes like trout and grayling are found in the brooks or the rivers. So they are all the way through the brook. Here and there a foamy flake upon me as I travel, with many a silvery water break, and above the golden gravel. What is a foamy flake? Foam in Hindi we say jhag. So when the river or the brook moves very fast, so there are foams made. ऐसा लगता है कि यहाँ पर किसी ने झाग बना दिया है. So the brook is also feeling the same, that when it is moving in a very fast manner, there is always foamy flakes over there wherever it is traveling through. And with many a silvery water break above the golden gravel. Gravel is the lower part of the brook, means there may be sand or there may be stones under the brook. Then whenever this sunlight is forming, sunlight is falling on the brook, so there are silver linings in the water, and it appears that the water is breaking through the silver lines. Above the golden gravel means the surface of the brook is covered with sand, so it appears golden in color whenever there is sunlight falling on the brook. And draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. So whenever this brook is moving over the pebbles or the stones, so it is waving a little bit, and then there are lots of crashes. Whenever it is moving over the stones, a crash sound is coming. So it is saying that wherever it is going, it is taking all the things with it. So, and finally again it is saying that there may be men, there may be no men in future. People will come, people will go, but my course will go on forever. I steal by lawns and grassy plots, I slide by hazel covers, I move the sweet forget-me-nots that grow for happy lovers. Now steal means now it is moving very slowly. Sometimes it is very fast, sometimes it is slow. So now it is moving slowly through the lawns and grassy plots. Wherever there are lawns, grass covered areas, so there the course of the brook becomes little slow. I slide by hazel covers. Slide means when you go in amusement parks, there we have slides. Water parks you go, there we have slides. So you are very playful, you are very happy when you are sliding. So similarly, when it is moving through densely planted trees, lots of trees are there, and the brook is moving. So what is happening? It is sliding from there. So the brook is also very playful now when it is moving through lots of plants and everything. So it is sliding from there. I move the sweet forget-me-nots. Forget-me-nots are a particular wild flowers. We have flowers like roses, jasmine, lotus. Similarly, forget-me-nots are also the wild flowers which are particularly meant for the people who offer each other. Those who love each other, they offer these kind of flowers to each other. So the brook is moving through the grassy plots, all the densely populated trees area. So it is very happy when it is moving from there. I slip, I slide among my skimming swallows. I make the knitted sunbeam dance against my sandy swallows. So I slip. Slip means, when do we slip? We slip when we are moving very quietly. So when it is moving quietly, at the same time it is very playful in nature, then it is moving through a dark area, and then it is moving, it is jumping from one place to another. So these are the different movements of the brook, which is shown over here. Among my skimming swallows, swallows are the birds that move or pick up their food from the flowing water, from the surface of the flowing water. So when we are picking up something from the surface of the water, it is skimming. So the swallows are skimming their food from the surface of the brook. And I make the netted sunbeam dance. Now when the sun rays fall on the brook, it makes a pattern of a net kind of a thing. Okay. And then when the brook is flowing, it appears that the sunbeam is dancing over there against my sandy shallows. So shallows means at the beneath of the brook, there is all over sand over there. So when the sunbeam is falling, it appears that there is a net and it is dancing over there. I murmur under moons and stars in brambly wildernesses. I linger but my shingly bars, I loiter down round my cresses. So murmur means when we are making a very low and a quiet sound, we say it is murmuring sound. When you talk very slowly with your friends in the class, so what does the teacher say? Don't murmur over there. Means don't talk so softly, so quietly. So it is murmuring. Now the brook is moving in the night time. So when it is moving under the moon and the stars, it is in a very low and quietly it is moving. In brambly wildernesses. Wildernesses is the open area where there is lots of plants, lots of animals, and all the thorns, means big trees are there and they have thorns on it. Kaante hote hain. So in all these area it is moving. I linger by my shingly bars. Shingly bars means over the pebbles it is moving. I loiter down my cresses. Loiter down my cresses means cresses are the plants which have a thin, very thin stem, patli stem hoti hai unki. And normally in the European countries they use grasses for their salad purpose also. ठीक है? So loiter means to move in a very playful way. Okay, so it is at the night it is moving quietly under the moon and the stars, over the pebbles, over the cresses. And out again I curve and flow to join the brimming river. For men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. So now it is saying, and this is the way I travel all the way. And again I curve, I flow myself to what to do? Just to join the brimming river. Already the river is overbrimmed, it is overflowing, it is filled with water. But still I join that river, because men will come, men will go, but the river or the nature will always be there. I hope you all have understood the poem. Kindly write down the important words, the meaning of the words, and I'll be sharing the PDF of the question answers with you so you can complete your notebooks.